Hello gamers, my name is KK and today we are completing Elite Bloonarius on Tree Stump with a no monkey knowledge, no powers, no instants, nothing, just straight up pure gaming. But first guys, press the like and subscribe so that we can get over this quickly and begin the freaking guide. So, we begin with Quincy. Quincy in the same spot that I did. After that we placed the one farm. Tier 200. Next, on round 13, we follow this up with the sniper. Put it on top of the tree stump, and the sniper is gonna be tier 000, and we will not upgrade him even a bit. Put him generally on strong, but you can change the targeting priority on first sometimes when you feel like you need it. You wanna use the abilities of Quincy and you wanna farm as hard as possible. On round 23 we have 3 farms already. We also place the Ninja 100 on round 23, and on round 28 we have the Druid of the Jungle 031 to destroy the leads. On round 35 we have 4 farms and tier 4 Druid. We upgrade him and then we will place one more farm number 5. The defenses are unchanged and they will remain like this until round 40 pretty much. We will, with the small addition of one more tiny tech shooter to the right and 2 druids for the round 36. These druids are the tiers 011. We don't upgrade any other tiers because these druids will become the money druids later on, but they help us with the defenses in the early game. We also added the alchemist on the tree stump just to help us with the defenses. On round 47 we have one more farm, 4 druids of the jungle tier 4, one how is it called, the boomerang, which will soon be 420, one tech shooter 040, and we have the the bomber ninja 104 in the bottom. How do you do this? You use the bomber ninja to deal damage to the blimp, so the Bloonarius, and you destroy all the ceramic waves using only the maelstrom. That's the only thing you will need. The timings is that each time when the new wave of the ceramics comes, the Master Bomber deals enough damage, so your ability is always recovered when you need it. After that you place the helicopter 023. Lock it in place in the very beginning of the map. Next step is to keep on farming with the druids. While this all happened, we kept adding more and more druids of the jungle to get more eco. And after we destroy this Bloonarius, what we do? We add more and more druids, up to the total number of 12. And as always, you want to have a few farms in range and add them so that more druids have more farms in range. It's basically, it works the way, the more farms you have, the better. Now we are grinding the abilities. As you can see, our helicopter is keeping the Moab or BFB in the beginning of the map. While this is all happening, we intentionally drag the rounds for longer, and this way we are able to afford much more abilities at the same round. So maximum amount of abilities we can use our druids is 3, and we are trying to do each round 3 of these abilities using this slowing down strategy. It is very, very efficient and it's the best strategy for farming you can imagine, and it works with no monkey knowledge. Surprise, surprise. So next step, I don't recommend you to upgrade the farms that I just upgraded, because we will later on, it was my first test run and it worked out just fine, but thing is, we will be forced to sell those farms. Look at the bottom right, we have the tag zone and we will have the super brittle near each other. After that, it is must have to obtain the 320 village and the Glaive Lord over there. And now it's gonna be the funny part. The tier 2 Bloonarius is gonna be slightly tricky, but not so much, because I slightly optimized the strategy from my last video. So we have Super Brutal Tech Zone and Glaive Lord combo here, and then after we have the Bloonarius out of Tech Zone's range, we will sell everything except the Glaive Lord in this line of defenses, and we will place the MAD on the tree stump. You'll see it's gonna be epic. And as you can see, we kinda have to sell all the farms just because this money goes into the defenses. I tried to afford the Cripple Moab, but turns out that we don't need it. So, as you can see, I sold the stuff and I will sell the tech zone soon, and now we upgrade MAD in this all chaos. Pretty simple, to be honest. Now, how do you micro MAD? You need to destroy all the Moabs and BFBs before they reach the Glaive Lord. He's alright against Moabs, he's terrible against BFBs. So you need to reduce everything to ceramics, and only then Glaive Lord will be able to easily deal with the rest. And you kill the Bloonarius, no problem, like the last wave is simple when you have MAD. And good. Now we use the same trick with our helicopter that we used back then, and we keep on abusing the abilities of our druids. I will add the second helicopter very soon with the same purpose of using as many abilities as we can. The perfect thing is to have two helicopters because you can constantly stun the BFBs this way. Heli 032. Sorry, 023, so the Moab press. And now, as you can see, I upgraded all of our farms to tier 4. We intentionally do not upgrade tier 5 because soon we will sell all of these druids and we will consume the farms into the Monkeyopolis village. You will see it right now. So I sell all of my druids on round 78. Next, I place two villages near each other. I prepare the Monkeyopolis. I place the villages in range. Then I overclock the village, and while overclocked, I consume all the farms in range. After that, we just replace them, and at the beginning of round 80, you should have 5 BRFs. The minimum amount is 3 BRFs together with the Monkeyopolis. And on round 80, very quickly, you rebuy the Glaive Lord in the different spot, you place 320 village or 420, doesn't really matter, and then you place the tag zone near the Glaive Lord. Otherwise, you are leaking these ceramics because after round 80, ceramics are kinda getting stronger and you need to account for that. Now, we have MAD. For the tier 3 Bloonarius, what do? We have the MAD 052. Next, we have Sniper 502, which constantly shoots on strong. We also buy the Ice Tower 502, and we constantly sell it and buy it in range of the Bloonarius. Very important. And also I used the Avatar of Wrath, but it's not the main damage dealer, you can do it even without the Avatar of Wrath, but as you can see, we dealt with this no problems. Avatar of Wrath is used just because it's the future sacrifices for the temple. After that, we add more farms all over the map, so I added, I think, 8 more farms, so ranging from 5 to 10 farms will be enough. And we create the sacrifices for the temple, and we sacrifice it as soon as we can. Now, what next? Next, we prepare more farms, and we are preparing for the True Sun God sacrifices. I bought the Legend of the Night and Anti-Bloon because I autopiloted it, and I thought that usually you need them to afford the Vengeful True Sun God and stuff, but don't do this because it's a huge waste of money. Together they cost around $300,000, and you can use it elsewhere. So, what do we do for the tier 4? On the tier 4, we deal with the tier 4 temple. Hear me here. With the tier 4 temple, we deal 3 million damage. So when the Bloonarius has around 4 to 4.5 to 5 million HP, we sacrifice the stuff and we get the True Sun God. After that, we get the support temple, and we also get the homeland defenses, the village, then we get the alchemist permabrew, we rebuy MAD, we rebuy the sniper, and we keep repeating the trick with the ice I told you on the lower tiers of this Bloonarius. Now, with this in mind, on round 117, we start adding a few more towers. Number 1 is the Avatar of Wrath Druid. Very important to have it, it's pretty good. The main damage dealers here will be first True Sun God, then MAD, Avatar of Wrath, and Dart Paragon. And the temple we built. I built the support temple with magic and primary sacrifices. So, with this in mind, we sell all of our farms and we buy the Dart Paragon on top of the tree stump. But first, as you can see to the top right corner, I placed a lot of Dart Monkeys and I upgraded all of them to 040. It will increase the Paragon degree of your Dart Paragon. Remember to repeat the spot of Dart Paragon, it is really good on the tree stump. I also bought the Boomerang Paragon, but it's not essential. So if you don't have the Boomerang Paragon, don't worry, because I used it just for the cleanup, so you can not even count this. Because it would be pretty much the same as the regular Glaive Lord. And with this, you just overclock your True Sun God, you overclock the MAD and the Temple, and you use the Homeland Defense constantly. With this, you win. As simple as that. Nothing too hard, nothing too complex. You just overclock, use Homeland Defense, and you win. As simple as that. Okay guys, press the like or dislike button right now, depending on what you think about this video. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments. Me or my subs will answer you most likely. And subscribe now and press the bell notifications, because why freaking not? We're making awesome stuff. And see ya in the next one!